But I love that the league is giving us the opportunity to have these type of games for us to market this type of stuff. So coming in the door. So for us, for me especially, I mean, it's an honor to be a part of something like this, just to bring awareness to what Juneteenth is and what it's all about and things like that. So I'm super excited that the team is having this as be our type. What's the word I'm trying to look for? This theme. There it is. This theme tonight. So I'm really excited for it, and I'm excited for the theme on Thursday, and then so on and so forth.
All right. And what are your 3 keys to your game against the Sky?
3 keys to the game, I would have to say limiting our turnovers because we had 30 against LA, which is very, very, very unusual. So limiting our turnovers, rebounding, and sticking to our defense.
All right. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Jeff Magliochetti.
Hi, Jess. Thank you for joining us. Going back to the turnover question, did you guys work on anything in practice this week to sort of curb that problem a little bit? Because you guys were able to escape with the win on Sunday, but it's obviously not something you want that to be a consistent thing. So, did you do anything in practice special to work on that?
Well, we just got back yesterday and we had shoot around today, so yeah, we did. We talked about it as a team, so we'll fix that problem.
That's fair. And from a team standpoint, coming out of this road trip with a 2-2 mark was pretty big, especially against teams that were, especially in such narrow victories, character building victories with Sabrina down, with Kia overseas. So how big was it to emerge from this with a 2-2 mark?
I mean, you on a 4-game road trip, if you don't get all 4, you at least want to split 2-2. So that's what we did, and just starting it off with a win and then leaving with the win was great for us. And it's great momentum for us too. Oh, sorry. Great momentum for us too. So going into this game, especially because Chicago's on a 5-game winning streak. So they're playing really great basketball right now. So for us to have that last win against LA going into this game, it'll be a great momentum shift for us.
Appreciate your time and insight. Thank you for joining us.
Jackie Powell.
Hey, Jazz, good to see you. Thank you for being here. So yesterday was Rashonda Gray's time. It came to a close with you all. And so she spoke to us last Thursday, and she said that she believes that she belongs in this league. In reflecting on what she was able to bring to the team when she was with you all, how do you think she made the case that she does indeed belong in this league?
Gregory's awesome. She's such a great person and great spirit to have around. Always has a smile on her face, brings great energy, just her presence. And that's off the court. On the court, she brings that toughness, that grit, that will to win. And she's just a hard worker. She does the little things like Gregory dive on a loose ball. Gregory get her hands on the rebound. If she can't get it, she'll tip it around, make sure one of us get it. So having Gregory here for these 4 games was great. And she was dead on, spot on. Gregory definitely belongs in this league.
Brilliant. And so can you talk to us a little bit about the Pride panel that you're going to be on, I believe, tomorrow? And, what you're looking forward to about it? And can you give us a preview of what to expect?
I don't know, because I don't know what to expect myself. I'm still waiting. So, but I'm excited to be on the Pride panel. Me and Sammy, looking forward to it. I'm going to represent our team. Just the honor to represent our team on the Pride panel is so dope. And, I'm looking forward to it. And it is tomorrow because today is Tuesday. So, yes.
Thanks so much, Jazz. I appreciate it. I look forward to watching you on it, too.
Miles Early.
Hey, Jazz. Sorry that I'm going to continue to badger you with one of the turnover questions a little bit, but I want to bring up the Chicago side of things a little bit because they are 11th in the league in turnovers, but it's a lot of the way that, like you guys, they push the pace. They play off turnovers, they play off long rebounds, and even off of makes they're pushing. With all that, they cough the ball up over 16 times a game. So is the turnover margin, which is for you guys sticking to your principles and being smart with the basketball, a key to winning tonight's matchup?
I mean, a lot of our turnovers in the game versus LA was a lot of offensive fouls and things like that. Like I think we had a lot of charges. Um, but and then some of it was us just losing the ball and being careless with the ball a little bit, and then some were like our passes because LA was a great defensive team. They're really scrappy and they're long and athletic. So and then we're still going to play our way. We're still going to get out and run when we get the rebound. And Chicago does the same thing. So like today is going to be a track meet. We got to bring our track shoes because this game is going to be very high paced. They like to get out and run and transition, especially with Candace back because she can just grab the rebound and go. Just like anybody on our team, anybody who grabs the rebound can just push it up the court. So it's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a fun game. Keep your eyes watching like this the whole time.
Thank you. And you had your two highest scoring games of the season during this road trip. Your increase in minutes, of course, was somewhat due to Sabrina's injury, but you made the most of it. Coach Hopkins mentioned after the game in Phoenix that you won the team that game. So as the season has progressed, have you grown more comfortable in this role after being leaned on so heavily offensively last season?
I mean, I'm just trying to do whatever I can to make my team be in a position to win the game and do whatever I need to do out on the court. That's all.
Thanks so much. Good luck tonight.
Raphael Haynes.
Hey, Jazz, Raphael Haynes with 3-point conversion. Always good to talk to you. Wanted to ask you, it's been a minute since you all had a winning streak, but to get back to that point, is it something off the court that you all could do? And I'm not just talking about practice, but as far as vibing, laughing, joking, or is there anything that y'all haven't been doing since the winning streak that you feel like could help?
I mean, we do stuff with each other off the court. So I mean, like we lost that second Vegas game, and then we had a team dinner that next day, and we went to an escape room, and then we won against LA. And Coach Walt said that after the LA game, he was going to take us out to dinner. So hopefully, sometime this week, we got another team dinner coming up. So I don't know. Maybe it's the team dinners. So maybe we keep winning. Keep getting team dinners. I don't know. I'll talk to him about it.
And also, just to follow up, knowing that personally you are the jokester of this team, do you feel like it's up to you to keep everybody in that good mood? Whether it's loss or whatever, just to keep that camaraderie going and everybody in good spirits.
I mean, this season it goes by so quick, so like we can't really dwell on if we have a bad game or individually if I have a bad game or if we lose a game, we can't really dwell on it because we have a next game in the next 48 hours. So I mean, it was kind of like having a short-term memory, but of course I'm gonna bring the energy no matter what. Keep people laughing on the court and on the bench, whatever. Hey, I'm just telling you, whatever I got to do, man, to help my team be in a position to win. That's what I'm gonna do. If I got to keep
Thank
a
you.
smile on everybody's face, I'm gonna do it.
Danny Barlavi.
Hey, Jazz, good to talk to you. I was wondering, you mentioned earlier that Chicago is coming off a 5-game winning streak. Is there anything you can do early in this game as a team to kind of take the air out of their tires and level the playing field a bit?
I mean, we're just gonna stick to our game principles, and things like that we talked about today, a shoot around, and just apply it on the court. Like we have to have a good start, like we did against LA, in a good third quarter, because that's where we've been struggling at the most this year. Is we've been starting out well in the last couple games, we've been starting off flat, in the first and third quarter. So if we do that and we keep honing in and locking in on defense, I think we'll be okay.
Thanks so much, Jazz.
Last question, Rafiq Lewison.
Just a few things. One, how you plan to continue improving your offense from what we saw in the win against Los Angeles Sparks, and another thing, you managed to do a little bit of bonding with Rebecca Allen and your former teammate Amanda Zowie B. Can you go in depth about that?
First off, like in the LA game, we were the coaches was very adamant of if we get in the paint and if we get to 2 feet, we know we have shooters everywhere, because the way LA played their defense. And we found Beck a lot. Beck was 5 for 11 from the 3 point line that game. We found Sammy, we found Sab. B hit some big threes down the stretch. So it was just focusing and staying with our game plan, and we knew that shots will fall. So we stayed with that, and then like you said, some bonding time with Zowie and Beck, and a couple of my friends, and then my sister and my mom was there. We all went to dinner after the game, so it was great bonding time, and really needed that time with each other.